And now we're in the zone. This is it. This is the sweatiest match of the season on the line. We have been looking forward to this for a very long time. And okay, I half expected, like, I expected the top 4 for sure. Arrow, I honestly completely discounted because I didn't think he would need it, and I'm not super worried about it, even that it's here. We have Branch from the kill it. We can't really do much to, honestly, like, 5 out of 6 honestly beats it. I think I still, he didn't bring Golurk, which I'm actually really happy to see because that thing was doing way too much damage. So I think my initial lead is this. I want to scout where the white herb is, and then for the 2 that Frigg doesn't like, I can have this in the back. And I was between this or this for the last slot, depending on what I'm more worried about, and I'm leaning towards this, because having Helping Hand on this is nice, but this just looks so good into so many of them, it's really hard to pass up on. So I think we're gonna start here, and I think, yeah, I think I am gonna disrespect the Bonnet a little here in this first game. And then if we need to switch up modes second game, we can. Or support pieces or whatever. I didn't have time to change my character to be more Sukuna in time. I wish I did. But beyond that, we're here. I expected something like this for a lead, so we already have our Armor Tail in place to discount Fake Out. And with our current build, the problem is if he doubles my Crooknut, it's dead. But that does mean I get my move off with this. First of all, Arachnid is on the field, so we have to click this, because we don't want to give that thing free Trick Room, and then I can click either Counter, Protect, or Swap Out. We didn't see a white herb from either, so I'm tempted to stay in, but I also don't see why I have to. When, honestly, this is such a free switch. I don't really see why I shouldn't be making this. And then I get Fake Out pressure next turn. Okay, that's a little concerning. But he's only at neutral attack, so there's no way he can one-shot me, which is really nice. And okay, so yeah, if I would have stayed in on my little happy ass, I would have gotten clapped. So we definitely made the right call there. I can't Fake Out here, but I have the technology. Let me just run a quick calc to make sure something. -2 into you. Oh my god, that does a million. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of this hollow purple anymore, so we're just gonna pop this. And we don't even need to fling if we just do this. We can save that for later. That's not doing squat, buddy. You're gonna need more than that. The technology. Now, I don't understand why it was single target there, because this should be a spread move now, shouldn't it? Yeah. Beautiful. That is a lot of bulk on that Arachnid to tank that. But I don't think it can kill either of my guys right now. It'll do a lot, but it won't kill. And then he can't afford to take another blast. But actually, do I live another Throat Chop? Well, there's nothing stopping me from just doing this and this, right? And then just doing that next turn. I don't even need to take a risk. Because, I mean, what if he wants to swap out, what would he even bring in? Okay, so based on that speed order, I don't think the Snoozler protected. And that's all we needed. Now, we do need to respect a Sableye in the back. I think even a giraffe can kill me, or not giraffe, the bunny can kill me at this rate. Getting the damage and the -2 on Arachnid is still huge, though. It's still in a... I mean, it's annoying, but it's like... It's in a much worse spot than it wants to be. So I do really appreciate that. And my Toxicroak is fully healthy. Arachnid doesn't get any psychic moves to damage me with. And what's it called? Okay, that's concerning. Actually, I'm pretty sure I still live, right? I'm almost certain I calced to live this, a dual wing beat. I am very physically bulky. Yeah, even Adamant won't kill. He needs to be the flying item to do that, so... I guess the question is if I want to save this or not. Which I low-key can, but I kinda don't need to. I don't see why not, because if he like misses the rock slide, I can just take my kill on something. And then you need to kill the spider. I almost swapped out there, I almost messed up. Okay, that's annoying. I think it still dies though. Yeah, because I'm gonna live that. I probably should have swapped out for Farigiraf. That could have been the only other correct play, but it also wouldn't have been perfect, in my opinion. So that's gonna get blocked. So it depends on what Aerodactyl wants to do this turn, is how it's gonna get played out. So if Aerodactyl clicks Rock Slide, I don't even think that's gonna kill my Giraffe. Let's do a check. Yeah, it does 51 max, so the spider can't kill my Giraffe, ever. How many turns of terrain do I have? 1. I could do something crazy. And just completely disrespect the spider. I don't have time. I think I just gotta let things die. Yeah, that was... okay, I did not do that the way I wanted to. I think I just ran out of time. Maybe I should have just protected. If I can get the acid spray off into the... oh, well, I'm dead anyway. Okay. So the psychic terrain is off and the turn is over. Let me think. Can I just delete the spider with whatever I've got? It was very specially defensive is what worries me. And it's 16. So it would move before Cofagrigus anyway, so no, we just go here. I just wanted the Intimidate in the back. But I also do have a fully healthy Cofagrigus, and again, I don't think... I could also just... because he might dual wing beat me. Actually, do I live a dual wing beat now? He's on -1. I might be doing too much calking. I should have probably done more prep. Yes, we do. So, not protecting. I'm going to just... if I can get this off, great. If not, no biggie. And then we do this. That's fine. The flinch actually would be a generational cell if anybody flinches here. Okay, perfect. Okay, his main Trick Roomer is gone, or Trick Room Abuser is gone now. He doesn't have the Goler, and now this Aerodactyl is slowest on the field. So that's beautiful. And the last one is presumably what? Who's this? Perfect. Cofagrigus can solo these, so I think I'm gonna swap out Crookin' for Cofagrigus to try to... so I can reset the Intimidate cycle and maybe do something there. With you, I think I'm not really worried about priority, so I think I'm going to try to get some damage off if I can. You're more likely to protect, I would assume, so we're gonna do this. And then, when the giraffe does die, we can bring the crook back in and get another Intimidate off on the last two. And then we should really, really win. Okay. And the Intimidate doesn't affect this, whatchamacallit, the bunny, I know that. So, that's not gonna work, brother. Not in this house. Well, now we know. The obvious play is just to click the Psychic move on the Psychic Weak Mon. I think I'm gonna curse it. Because he could protect Bunny. I think that's too easy, and I want to get my damage off while I can. There's no point in ally switching because Rock Slide is coming out. And I'm not really worried about taking too much damage from either of these, so I think this is the play. Because Curse goes through Protect if he wants to do that. I guess if he doesn't, it's, again, not a super big deal because Crookina is faster now, and we still have like 2 or 3 more turns of Trick Room. And neither of these two are super threatening to my Copagrigus. So that's gonna go down, that's fine. If a contact move comes out, then that's fine because I'm gonna mummy it. I should live, right? Okay, that's not good, but he is very much in, I think I still win. Rock Slide would be great right now, but that doesn't matter. Because this Aerodactyl is at -2 and is pretty useless into me, so I think as long as I have Trick Room still up, I just CC the Lop and then crunch the arrow and beat it that. So even when I drop to -1 after the CC, it's not a big deal. I mean, there's no way this doesn't kill, right? That's the one way this could all go wrong. I don't think there's any way it should be able to live in this range without it. It could live. But also, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to reveal the counter yet, if I don't have to. I think this could live, because he doesn't have to go a lot of speed on this, unless he's trying to, like, pace for a Scarfer or something, so he couldn't afford a lot of bulk. So I think this might actually be a roll, because I don't have too much physical investment myself. Oh, I'm unnerved, or he's unnerved, so my Chople didn't even go off. But we do get the kill. That's what really matters here more than anything. He got his chip off, which is not great. That doesn't matter right now. And then, what? I mean, how much does an Ice Fang do if you have the Wing Beat? That does 0. I guess if he has a fighting move, I can eat my berry now. Yeah, I think his win con now is just to win through, yeah, these are the same base power, and I don't think I need to reveal that yet, so we're just gonna do this. If it doesn't kill, I don't think this can kill me fast enough without a Rock Slide flinch. He's doing that to stall out the Trick Room, which is smart. Ice Fang is the one thing. He's revealed Dual Wing Beat protects Rock Slide. Do I click it? Anyway. Well, I guess I don't need to if Crunch kills. Right? Actually, Crunch might not kill. Yeah, it might not. I think I'm gonna do it. I might be revealing my hand, but I'd rather do that. Guarantee a win than not. Because I don't, yeah, if he's max HP, a Crunch won't kill. Yeah, he does live. He can miss, all of his moves have a chance to miss too, so that's another thing. So I kind of wish I didn't reveal that, but It's coming so close to the wire. I think that was just what I had to do. All of his moves have a chance to miss. I don't even know if Wing Beat kills from this range, to be honest. And then there's, of course, Rock Slide Flinch. If I just get flinched, I get flinched. There's nothing I can do about that. There we go. That's game one. Look at how close that gets. We're literally both in the red on the last guy. And that is just game one. So that's terrifying. I don't even know how to pivot after that. That was crazy. That was an insane back and forth already. Do I think he's gonna bother bring? I don't think he's gonna bother with Arrow again because that just felt really awkward for him in that game. It just didn't. I mean, you can pop Toxic Growth, but I don't know if that's what he. I don't know if that's enough to mandate a whole team slot for again. If he's super worried about the Crook end game, he could be considering Orthworm too. I still really like leading Intimidate because it's so good. It's good into 5 out of 6. The Scrappy lead, well, he doesn't start with Scrappy, so he'll get intimidated. So I think I can still do this. I think these 3 for sure. And then this wasn't. I mean, the fact that it lived hits mattered. I'm kind of tempted to do this to have more flexibility in the mid game with a Follow Me or a Reflect. Or even this, in case I don't want Trick Room up. Because if he's not running a lot of speed... Well, the Low Bunny did die to close combat, but it was a roll, so it doesn't tell us anything, really. I think if I'm more worried about Mega Lop, I'm gonna bring this. The spider worries me a bit too, so I'm tempted to go Coffin in the last slot, but I'm gonna try this. I think Mega Bandit also has a high chance of coming now, just for the sake of the 165 base attack with probably a dark coverage move. And in that sense, I think I'd rather have my Clef in the back. So we still get our Intims off here. There's no fake out action. We know the Sneasler has coaching. So I'm as tempted as I am to click counter, he could just click coaching Iron Defense and then I'd be in a terrible position. So I need to find a way to put pressure on this Orthworm immediately, and I think that's with Toji. So the question is, who's staying in and who's going to Toji? I might not even mess around with Expanding Force, or with the setup. I could just do this, get my kill, because I don't... Or it was Sash, but it's not a big deal. I can just get my chip on this. Or I can try to punish his setup by just dealing damage quickly. Okay, he doesn't even go for coaching, so that's fine. The Shed Tail does come out, but my Fake Out is in play now. So who's coming in is the problem. Because that's coming in for free, whatever it is, so I don't like that. Sneasler, CC, Throat Chop, Coaching. I guess we can assume the last move is Fake Out, but it's also totally possible that it's not. This is not the worst thing in the world, honestly. I know I need to break the sub, and I don't think an Acid Spray is enough. So I'm tempted to just double it. Double the substitute slot, especially since Protect is an option on Sneasler right now. And then kill the bug with... I kind of need... No, because this... After an Acid Spray, this might be able to kill. Problem is I can't swap... I could swap out Toxic Growth. But Expanding Force I don't think is gonna do enough without the thing. and I don't want it to face down Sneasler, so I'm going to do my initial play. And then I know I have my Fling Tech, but I don't know how that works through Substitute. So that boy's at +1 now, which, so the scenario doesn't really change for Rigoraph. It's not great into this. Toxicroak is, just by typing. So pop that. I think a completely reasonable oh, that didn't even kill. This guy's not running a lot of attack, but I guess I should have known that from the defense investment. Who do I attack with Toji is the question. Do I keep ignoring the Sneasler? Because I don't see why I shouldn't do this. I'm just debating on if I need to kill that or need to... I think I can fling it later. So that makes me want to do this. Just get rid of this. Because Toxicroak is pretty unaffected by these two right now. Until... okay. That was the right call. That was the right call. And honestly, that's... I'm glad I played it that way, because now I didn't just waste it, and I can save it for another turn. I'm very glad with how I played that. So, what's nice right now is that Protect is not available as an option, and I can just Acid Spray into Expanding Force for a lot, but he is going to get a lot back from Leech Life. What can this bunny do? Is he just going to CC my Gojo? I think Gojo's kinda not necessary at this point. So I think the best thing you can do... I don't want a Terrain because I might fake out for later, so let's just try to get... I think I'm gonna fling the Dagon. Or I could blast this. But I think there's a high chance that the bunny protects, so we're just gonna do this. I think... I don't know if this is the right play, because if the bunny is the one to kill Gojo right now... Oh, okay, well... I didn't even think of that as an option, but... So that wasn't... Yeah, that's not great. So this guy's still at +1. Wapani, I can still live a hit from. Okay, so... I think we need Fake Out back. You're unaware, which is actually great. I think I should send this out. I can swap Crook into the other slot if I want to, because I'm not super worried about it. Do I need to be unaware? I kind of do. And then Reflect is honestly just kind of really good. I don't think the added bulk... I think I need to just stay unaware. Do this. And then... But a Crook needs to be at full health to function. And Toji isn't super scared of either of these right now. So I think I'm just going to try to take my lick on this if I can. Acid Spray is also probably the correct play, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, that'd be beautiful, please, God. Is that going to... I don't know if that one-shots. Probably not. Oh, he wasn't at full, that's right. That's right, I forgot he's at 74. I told you, I don't miss Focus Bless. I don't miss Focus Bless. I don't miss that move. I've never seen that move miss in my life. So that's doing probably not a ton. Oh, it's a 2 KO, damn. And he, that's not great. Okay. Arachnid is Liquidation, Leech Life, Protect, and Wide Guard. My mind is saying Acid Spray, Moonblast, but Protect is so easy. I really like counter behind Reflect. So I think I'm going to lob a Focus Blast at the bunny, and then I guess probably just follow me. I don't see why not. Or I could do that and then bring in the Crook, because Lopunny will move first, not kill me, and then, yeah, and then I get Intimop too, yeah, okay. It's not super necessary, but it gives me a fake out turn next turn, which I kind of like. And lowering the Araquanid's attack is probably nice, since my guy seems like it's gonna... Oh, I would have gotten faked out anyway. Okay. Because now that we have Reflect Up, the fact that we're not fully healthy is okay. The problem is, who do I need to fake out to win? Because I'm clicking counter. I don't think Araquanid attacking Toxicroak makes sense. The bunny could. So that's who I'm gonna fake out. And then... I just had to play around Protect is the problem. So I think I'm gonna do this. I want to scout this out properly. I might be wasting my turn here and honestly slowing the game. But I have the speed advantage. The bunny can't one-shot either of my guys. And they're both move faster than Dagon. So no Protects revealed is not great. That's not doing anything. How many turns of Reflect are up? One or two? Two, okay. Counter, Crook, and just blast the bunny, right? Because I can 1v1 with Toxicroak and Spider if I need to. That should be possible. I guess the question is, do I live this into liquidation? The Spider's at neutral, but I'm behind Reflect. That did a lot for being behind Reflect. And that concerns me. We do miss the Focus Blast, so that... I think if I would have hit that, I would have won for sure. Actually, it's definitely not over. Because if this bunny kills my Crocodile... Oh wait, never mind, something's... Yeah, I completely forgot that's still going off, yeah. I didn't even consider that. My Fling is no longer intact, so my best play is to play long game with this, because he could just Leech Life the hell out of Crocodile. I don't even know if counters... I mean, I can live. Actually, I probably don't live a Liquidation. And even if I do Crunch, it's still doing solid damage, so I might as well take it. He's gonna Protect to burn the Light Screen turn, which makes sense. I don't really have any ways I could have taken advantage of that, so it's not a big deal. I can Protect with Crook this next turn if I want, just to get an extra Acid Spray roll, which is honestly what I should probably do, because I want this to stack fast. Instead of just giving him free healing. And again, we know his set, and we know he can't touch Toji. So this will help speed up the... get my Acid Sprays off quicker. That did absolutely zero, so we need to get this thing to -6. And then do it again. Yeah, I knew this Spider was going to be a pain. It's just a matter of... if I put Acid Spray on as kind of like a catch-all move. I wanted a move that could deal with Spider, but Stone Edge seems kind of unreliable because it just doesn't do much to anything else other than like an Aerodactyl. I just think Acid Spray... and Acid Spray was nice for Farigiraf too. So it's just a matter of is it going to be enough to 1v1? Not Leech Lighting there is really nice for me. Not getting the health back there. So we just keep Acid Spraying, and we don't... I wish I saw Fling as an option too, but again, the flinch wouldn't even really matter in a 1v1 scenario. Okay. I don't think I'm worried. I need to worry about acid spray PP. I mean, you've already used at least 2 protects this turn or this game, maybe 3. So you're running out of that. My acid spray PP. So PP shouldn't be a problem. It's just probably gonna be a slow death, unless he gets like a crazy crit. How many times are you gonna click protect, bruh? He's over in the next room. I needed to let him know. If this wins, I mean, this is canon. Toji kills Dagon in canon. Spoilers, but this would be canon. What are we doing? What are we doing, dude? And we're just gonna see how many we can get in a row? He's gonna run out before it stops. 3 in a row is nuts. Are we gonna see 4? Oh, he didn't even want to try it. 1 more. Even a crit wouldn't really save him. Not at this point. I think we did it, boys. We won the sweatiest match possible. This was not easy. Both of these sets came down to 1 guy, and the first game literally could have been anybody's game. Based on rock slide flinches, the fact that it came so close as it is. So I'm considering this a very hard-fought victory. Very hard-fought. This might be the longest, just looking at my OBS timer, this might be the longest one so far, because I'm already at 35 minutes. I don't know how much I'm cutting out at the beginning, but still. Very well played. GG's. GG's all around. That was a lot of fun. So that's going to move me up to 5-0, so that's a pretty dangerous record. There are 2 more chances to pop my win streak before playoffs. We got Caleb next week, and we got Colin the week after that, so we'll have to see how that ends up playing out. So that'll be fun. How do I... Hello.
Good job, Tibbs. Well done.
Wow, what a fucking battle. What a hard-fought victory.
Tate was very much crashing out during some of that.
I'm not surprised. That was... I had to pull out all the stops for that. Both games were very
sweaty.
Close.
Sweaty match.
That was very sweaty. That's as sweaty as it gets. I wasn't sure if I put acid spray on there to 1v1 it, but I didn't know if it would be enough. I'm very glad it was.
Smells like an 8th grade locker room in here. No deodorant to be found.
It smells like Soap City in here.
It smells like Soap City in here.
That was crazy.